if I told you that the world was gonna end under you and put together just you and me or your friend?
Gotta get some of that silver fox's penis. Gotta get the genius penis.
Oh, God.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Apparently Cooperative. We're playing a game called Swooning Over Stands, a Grunkle dating sim. And I wanted to invite you all on this amazing adventure where we try to get some of this silver fox tail.
Send fucking help, please.
That's it. That's it. That's it. Oh. Good old road trips, full of promise and ripe with potential for adventure, soul-searching, and incredible scenery. Or at least that's what you thought before the novelty wore thin. As of now, your legs are cramping up, you're exhausted, your travel playlist 2 times over, and your stomach is begging for something to eat. On top of all that, you're pretty sure you're lost. Driving through Oregon paints a picture of trees, and me trees, especially on the endless winding road that you've taken up north. All that breaks the pattern is a sign that zips past with the words that you're just able to make out. Gravity fails.
Gravity fails.
The road continues on. Giant redwoods looming.
He's getting worse.
You find yourselves anticipating something because as you drive on, you feel it. The rhythm of the night. Something strange is bound to happen here. Something weird.
Oh, gravity falls?
And that's when...
I don't think so.
And that's when it happens. Your car picks up speed. The change came out of nowhere, and you quickly put your foot on the brakes. But horrifyingly, the car seems to be driving on its own willpower. Trying to stay calm despite the panic welling in your chest, you pull out the emergency brake, only to find that the car resists and keep moving forward like something's pulling it. The car begins to rattle, and when the wheel screeches against the country roads, take me home to a place where I belong, West Virginia. And you're screaming
trying to fit the song reference in.
Crash! There's smoke. Why is there smoke? You cough, fumble for the door, and manage to undo the lock before the door is wrenched outward from your grasp. Something lands on your shoulder. Ploppity furry balls! Oh, a hand.
Are you alright?
A man stands at the open car door, his hand on your shoulder, leaves to tilt your head up, and... His hand on your shoulder leaves to tilt your head up, and he pulls a fleshlight from his... Goddamn, I did it the second time, too. From his coat, shining it in your eyes.
One day Hooked on Phonics is going to
Mitch has a very specific thing on his brain right now.
We'll be just home free.
Yeah. That's it. His eyes dart over the rest of you, looking for entries and checking you out. Still stunned, all you do is watch.
What's your name?
My name is Doctor.
Doctor,
What's with you and doctors?
No.
No.
Okay.
Be like somewhat reasonable, Mitch.
Fine.
We have to say this. I don't want the nipple disaster to happen again, for the love of God. No!
Dr. Nips.
Dr. Nips.
There we go.
McKee.
Alright.
Dr. Nipslet McKee.
And I go by they, them.
Dr. Nipslet McKee. I'm Stanford Hines. Ford for short. I would shake your hand, but you look shaken up enough as it is.
It's pronounced Nipslip McQuick.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's Dr.
Nipslet McQuick. I thought it was McKee.
Yeah, there we go. I did not go to my made-up college for 7 years
to be treated like
Mr.
this.
Nipslip McQuick.
You seem fine, as far as I can tell, but you shouldn't head back out there anytime soon. Where on earth were you driving in such a hurry?
You open your mouth and explain when a voice calls from inside the house.
Point Dexter, this is not... I can word. Fucking Jesus.
Both of you
Point
can
Dexter,
just read spectacularly.
Yeah, Hand is actually the most articulate of all of us.
Oh,
This better not be one of your experiments again. I've had this place rebuilt too many times, too.
The owner of the voice saunters out of the house, and stops slack-jawed at the sight of your car and your abs. You're guessing his house, or outside of his
God
house.
damn, Dr. McNipslip Quick fucking, like, abs.
Oh yeah, I'm painting a beautiful picture. You must have hit your head earlier because you can swear you're seeing double.
The thumbnail for this video is gonna be Mitch dressed up as Snip Slip McQuick.
Shut the fuck up.
Sweet Moses Ford, you've done it this time. There we go.
What? This has nothing to do with me. I was testing my magnet gun and... Oh, fuck. It must have pulled this victim of circumstance into the house. I suppose it is entirely my fault. I am incredibly sorry.
Reassure him. Reassure
Cry.
yourself. Cry.
Oh,
A tear
Seriously?
streaks down your cheek, and before you know it, you're crying.
Aw.
Both men look very uncomfortable. But Ford reaches out to give you a hesitant pat on the shoulder.
Hey, look, it's fine, alright? Sure, there's a dent in the hood with from the Saks signage and a crack in the windshield that looks like an ominous triangle, but I'm
Like
sure
an
she'll
omelet.
still run. What?
An omelet triangle.
Like an
said
omelet
ominous.
triangle.
Oh,
It
yeah.
sounded like omelet.
Sure you did.
I said ominous, goddammit.
No,
The
you said
ominous
omelet. That's how
omelet
I remember.
triangle.
Yeah, that's how we're gonna write that in velvet quotes specifically that way. That's how it's gonna work. You try to start up your car. It sputters, but ultimately nothing happens. You feel like crying again.
Oh,
Shit.
well, that's a call of a tow truck for this unfortunate soul here, and forget.
I'll take care of it.
You're right, it is cheaper to tow it yourself. Sixer, get the magnet gun out again.
No, Stanley, I'm going to fix this.
What? Ha, you fixed this mess?
I figured out a few alien vehicles in my time.
Nah, you kidding me. It'd take some sort of miracle worker to bring this baby back to life, and this miracle worker is on vacation.
Stanley, a moment. We're gonna go talk shit
Ford and
behind your
Stanley
back,
turn
excuse
away.
us.
You cried like a bitch, or they
Jesus
cried like
Christ.
a bitch. Yeah. Ford and Stanley turn away, and you're left to your thoughts. Who could anticipate a car accident like this in the middle of a road trip? You can take care of the car, but how are you gonna get home? They run buses out here, right? So you take the bus out here, and then Ford clears his throat, shifting a little awkwardly in place. Seems like they've finished their talk.
So, there's a few options. My brother Stanley here could drive you out of town to find a place to stay for the night, or you could stay here. We have some maps and some information you can look at in the gift shop, and in the morning we can help you with your car. What do you say?
Just as you're about to answer, another high-pitched voice comes from inside the house.
Oh, it's Mabel.
Grunkle, Stan, picture this! A whole week of oh my gosh! Oh, it's Mabel. I thought it
Just
was.
saying, you are aware there's like little symbols in the bottom
Yeah,
right-hand
there's like a
corner.
little symbol for her. It's the shooting star at the corner.
It's a little shooting star.
What are you talking
What
about?
the fuck are you talking
It's
about?
not-
It's clear as day.
It's not there because narrator's talking.
Oh. The girl that runs out of the house comes to a halt at the sign of your car. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Grunkle, Stan, Ford.
Damn, Lord.
Why is it that everybody automatically thinks that I'm at fault? Like,
Because it was.
well, this time it is my fault, but I've invited Dr. Nip Slip McQuick here to stay with us for the night. If they'd like, I'm sure I can fix this. I just have to figure out how.
Stanley sighs.
I can take a look. And being on vacation's pretty boring, and this old Stanmobile hasn't needed a tune-up yet, so it wouldn't be too bad to work on something in the meantime.
Thank you, Stanley. I'm sure I could put something together from the gadgets I have lying around if you need any specialized tools to help you with the job. You know, like a wrench or...
And let me introduce myself. I'm Mabel. Or Mishima. One or the other. You can ask me anything. I pretty much know everything there is to know about this place.
Oh, good, you have lines now.
Wait, hold on. I haven't said anything yet. I appreciate your offer to let me stay.
And to repair your car.
Yeah, it'd be good as new in my hands. I mean, look at my Stanmobile. She's been through the ringer who knows how many times, and she's still a beaut.
He points out the red car parked a distance away. You can't really see how beautiful it is at this distance, but he sounds really confident. Well, this turn of events is suspicious fortuitous. What do you guys think?
I personally like to think that Bill from fucking that love triangle dating game has, like, ripped this character in as an attempt to save himself.
Jesus. I'm gonna say fortuitous.
Yeah.
Does that sound fine?
Yeah.
Free repairs, free launching. There's no better deal to be found, and if things don't work out, the town probably has some sort of auto repair shop you can head to instead. I'm gonna change the voice. I'm gonna be catchy. Well, I accept. Thanks for the help.
Oh my god.
Yikes, he's
Me
British
too,
now.
And my apologies again. What an embarrassment. I must have made such an elementary mistake.
As the Pines lead you inside the house, Mabel leaves her number on your phone for you to call whenever, and you find out what that Ford's twin goes by Stan.
Thank you, 12-year-old. I appreciate having your number for some reason.
Yeah, it's not gonna make me look creepy in the slightest.
Yeah, thanks, Nate.
Nate.
Wow, rude. This part's the house, but just outside the door's the Mystery Shack. Hey, you ever been to the Mystery Shack before? That's literally how it was written, okay?
I wanted to, actually. I saw the bumper sticker while I was on the road and got curious. You were interrupted by a loud, triumphant ha!
Excellent.
Those bumper stickers were a good investment, and Sixer said they're too plain and graphically simple, and don't even have an address on them. Stanley, how is anyone supposed to find this place to attract customers? Sixer, did you hear that?
Well, they are graphically simplistic. I don't know how they found the place, let alone thought, what is the Mystery Shack was compelling.
I kinda liked it.
See, they kind of liked it. Hey, I like you, Dr. Nipslin McQuick.
Oh, thank God Nate finally had to say it.
I know, right? How about I give you a tour sometime tomorrow, regular price.
Tomorrow?
Oh, Jesus, Mabel, I keep forgetting you're here.
Then I'll have to squeeze all my get-to-know questions in today. Mr. Nip Slip McQuick, tell me. Capybara, yes or no?
Yes.
At that moment, a boy passes in the hallway at the far doorway, and Ford calls out to him.
boy. Oh, Dipper, my boy. I'm surprised I didn't see you run out into the scene of the crime.
At me.
Yeah.
Assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's either that or super low voice on my end. So go ahead.
Crime? What crime? I have an alibi,
crime.
I swear. Oh, you have someone with you.
I'm sorry. Did Dipper come out of the 1920s?
I'm sorry.
Crime? What crime? I have an alibi. I swear.
Not me! You'll never catch me alive, coppers! Oh, I'm sorry, what? Ford, okay.
Oh,
sorry,
this looks like the
dude.
work of Machine Gun Kelly.
Rattle
Sorry,
up, boys!
Sorry, Ford. I was practicing for my play. What's up?
What's up?
Hey, haha. I'm not suspicious at all. Did
Now
you guys
you
see
are.
the car in the side of the shack, though? For a second, I thought the...
Manitors.
Manitars?
Manitors.
I forgot about those guys. Manitors. We're back with a grudge.
Yes, about that. Dipper, meet Dr. Nip Slip McQuick. I've, stranded their car here by accident. They're staying here for the time being.
Sorry, stranded their car here? You crashed it?
Don't run!
Yeah, the essence shack fell on it and everything. And the windows are cracked.
One window. The windshield. I did?
Say it.
Okay. Alright.
And Dr. Nip Slip McQuick was lucky to make it out alive.
They were fine. No injuries, thankfully. The magnet's gone rather safely, despite never having been tested in a formal setting.
Sheesh. Did you not, like, take safety precautions or anything?
Actually, the irony of this situation is that I was trying to install a safety precaution.
Now to realize that I'm using the exact same voice for both Stan and Dipper.
It's okay. I do that all the time.
Ruh-roh. Hey, if you two are gonna do your nerd talk, I'm gonna get Dr. Nipslip McQuick set up. Mabel, sweetie, why don't you show Dr. Nipslip McQuick around? Let them stay in the storage room. That's still empty, right?
I'll make it empty.
The rest of the day consists of Mabel showing you the storage room you'll be staying in, then the kitchen, and then the living room, and the hallway, and the bathroom, and pretty much a comprehensive tour of the mundanities of the regular house. Eventually, you find out that the family is even more extended than you knew. The decorative dollies make a lot more sense knowing a grandmother normally lives here and her grandson Zeus. Or was it Zeus? Whatever, the name, you look forward to meeting him when he comes for work in the morning. When you go up to the attic, Mabel opens the door and reveals Dipper, a nose struck in his book. Nose struck in his book.
Book
But
is
you
just
catch him
kicking the
occasionally
shit out of
glancing
him.
up. Yeah, the journals are real bad, man. But you catch him occasionally glancing up as he pretends to read.
All I'm imagining is just him just like literally just repeatedly hitting his face with the book. It's like, why am I a nerd?
Not like this.
I have to beat the information into me.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah, it's the way it's why Einstein looks like a mess all the time.
A mess all the time.
Yep,
even though
that's
he's
it.
fucking dead.
Then the next member of the family snorts up at you from Mabel's bed, a rotund pink pig who Mabel declares as her best friend and partner in crime, Waddles. The two are a perfect match, right down to the chubby cheeks and the poopable noses. And in the evening, you'd still be able to, fuck! In the evening, you'd still be in disbelief over the state of your car. Fuck. the family dinner and after dinner TV marathon you've been invited to made it seem like a normal guest stay rather than a forced circumstance. Returning to the storage room Mabel had shown you earlier, you find an air mattress waiting for you, and more pillows and sheets than a summer night warrants. You wake to the weak glare of the sunset streaming in through the small, high window in the wall. You can't remember your room having this kind of feature, or any hotel or motel room for that matter. Like windows don't exist. And then yesterday comes crashing back to you. You glance at the time to see that you've slept into the afternoon. Experiencing the accident yesterday must have left you tired out. Jesus Christ. Despite having been assured yesterday evening that you were free to do anything in the fridge, you still feel like you're imposing on the Pines family and polite as a guest breakfast as you can. You wash your dishes in the sink before you leave. Just as you're about to exit the kitchen, you bump into Ford.
Yes, from yesterday, of course. I've already forgotten.
For a good solid moment, Ford regards you in an awkward silence. Ford clears his throat.
I believe Stanley's taking a look at your car outside if you want to be there for it.
You give a nod and make a leave for real this time when Ford speaks up again.
And Dr. Nipslip McQuick, I'm sorry again for the accident. If I'd been smarter about, let's just say it's entirely my fault. You shouldn't worry about this at all. When it comes down to it, Stanley does have a knack for cars. I predict you'll be back on the road in a matter of weeks.
Weeks? You can't keep the dismay off your face and can't really bring yourself to try either. What am I going to do with weeks? Oh, sorry. That was supposed to be a British accent.
Oh, my bad.
Wait, I just hit back. What am I going to do with weeks?
With the weights.
Ford, who's gone kind of uncomfortable and closed off when your face fell, recovers the prospect of the question he can answer.
Well, there's the town to tour, of course, and the Mystery Shack. But if you ask me, that all pales in comparison to... Hold on. Do you hear that?
Ford turns to the kitchen doorway to investigate.
Sounds like...
The sound comes again, and this time, you hear it as well. The squeal of a pig followed by a pair of quick footsteps running down the stairs. Waddles tumbles past the open kitchen doorway and Mabel comes into view after a few sheets of paper clutched in hand. I read that wrong. Ford steps quickly out into the kitchen. You follow to the doorway, getting there just in time to see an apparent tug-of-war between Mabel and her pig over a saliva-covered sheet of paper. The paper rips, and after nearly toppling backward in her efforts, Mabel recovers, snatching a scrap of ripped paper from Waddle's jaw and lifting both pieces victoriously.
Aha! Mabel wins again, bitch! Now I just gotta find
you,
Grunkle
pig!
Ford. I'm gonna turn you into delicious bacon.
Delicious.
Ford, who'd run forward and held a hand out to study this energetic child when she'd been in danger of toppling over, now finds a number of crumpled sheets of paper shoved into his hands. Mabel tugs urgently at his coat.
Grunkle Ford, you have to help
the
me.
gotta.
Yeah, the gitsta.
Ford kneels down to face Mabel with a serious though concerned look.
Slow down, Mabel. What's the matter?
Dipper found a stack of pages from your old journals, and I walked in, and Waddles ran up and started eating one, and he must have been chewing on it to warn me, Grunkle Ford, because look! Mabel takes the ripped halves of the papers in Ford's hands and joins them together, holding it up for Ford to see.
I see. And you took it as a warning?
Yes! It says here that it eats small dogs, and Waddles is a small pig, but he sort of looks like a dog from far away, and Waddles must have feared for his life.
Waddles seems to second this notion with a start, or not, as it seems the pig is lounging adorably a short distance away in the hallway. You can't imagine what the dangerous predator could be. Some kind of wolf? Something bigger? You're suddenly not so keen on staying anymore. Will this wolf-like creature eat Grunkle Stan? Will Gravity Falls creator Alex Hirsch decide to shut this game down for some arbitrary reason? Find out in the next episode, Barely Cooperative. Take care, everyone.